This demo, we are going to start discussing access modifiers in Java. For now, we'll be focused on the public and private access modifiers, which we've already been making extensive use of. However, this is a stepping stone to a more detailed discussion of the protected access modifier. We already used that protected access modifier in the previous demo, but there's a lot more that we need to understand about it. In order to understand protected, we first need to understand the public and private access modifiers thoroughly. In a nutshell, any fields or methods marked as private can only be used from within a class. Any fields or methods marked as public can be used even outside the class and even from packages other than the current package. That's it in a nutshell for these two access modifiers. Let's go ahead and get started. We have the Project Explorer open over on the left, and you can see that we currently have just two classes in this project, a main class and a property class. You can see the code for the property class in the code pane in the center of your screen. This has one public field called property type, and then it's got three private fields called ID, project name, and property size. Then on line 11, we have a parameterized constructor which accepts values for the property type, project name, and property size. Scrolling down, we have getter and setter methods for the property size. These are called get property size and set property size respectively. Then we have a private helper method called get formatted string, and that private helper is used in our overridden toString implementation starting on line 34. Notice again that that method get formatted string is marked as private on line 28, and that's because it's used only within this class that's on line 35. Let's now shift over to main.java and try some experiments on our property class. On screen now, we've instantiated an object of the property class, and then we have printed it out on line 9 by directly passing it into system.out.println, and then on line 10 by explicitly invoking the toString method on it. Lines 9 and 10 are both going to have the same effect because when we pass an object into system.out.println as we do on line 9, implicitly the toString method is going to be invoked. And please remember that the toString method as defined in java.lang.object is public, and that's why this code is going to be allowed. We can access this method from outside the property class. We run our code and we can see down below that we do indeed have two invocations of the toString method on our property object. Both of them correctly report the property type, ID, project name, and property size. Next, we are going to try and access some more parts of the functionality in the property class. On lines 12 and 13, we invoke